Hello, everyone. This is Mauro Andreoli on the closing report video of legal enforceable contracts in ADA in compliance with the Argentine's law. This was one of my favorite proposals that has a huge impact in the ecosystem itself, even in the Argentine doctrine law framework. So back in 2024, we have a challenge in Argentina with a new decree happened 70/23 from the president of the country that allows you to have new obligations and set the payment in the currency that you want. Could be dollars, could be Bitcoin, could be cryptocurrencies, could be in blockchain, could be Argentine pesos. The good and new thing is it says that it doesn't matter what the parties want, they can sign the contract in any currency. So back in the day, they start a discussion between the different lawyers, attorneys in TV, in universities about what happened with cryptocurrencies. And the doctrine says that it could be include cryptocurrencies. So the law was there, but no one was doing nothing about it. So we take the lead and we execute for first time, and we decide to hire and work with the Bar Association of Lawyers of the State of Buenos Aires and also the Bar Association o Colegios de Escribanos de State of Buenos Aires, de la provincia de Buenos Aires. So after a lot of research and a lot of studies, we were able to do what is called in Spanish an escritura pública that gives public faith that what is included there is true. And what we do there is to include a transaction ID of a loan happened between two persons. Back in the day was between the another Cardano ambassador Lucas Machiavelli and Mauro Andreoli. And that contract was paid on chain and the currency of loan was ADA. So this gives to the loans make it on chain a way that are forcible in a country to being asked to a judge that says, hey, this loan really happened. So it was a first step that no one wants to take back in the day of having loans on chain and recognition legally by the legal framework of Argentina. We execute by this proposal, three different instruments, three different commercial acts to show that the law was endorsing this. So for one side, there is this notarized loan. You can see all the data and documentation. I invite you to revise it because it's a loan, it's a lot of research, it's a lot of paper, it's a lot of contracts itself. And you can see the signature of the notary, what we call escribanos, that is in Latin America is more important than the rest of the world. And you can review it and check what I'm saying. The research work, we hire an tokenization, profitable tokenization company in Argentina to give a feedback about the CIP, Cardano Improvement Proposal 0113, to double check what we can improve because everyone is using the T-Rex standard for the IVM blockchains. So why they choose Polygon, for example? So they been hired to do this research, then it's going to be available soon. And it's a way to show that in Argentina, you can have obligations, legal obligations standardized and paid in any currency you like. So this research and work was paid in ADA. There's legal services. So to be on compliance, now you can hire a lawyer in the country that you can pay his fees, professional fees, in ADA too, using blockchain, showing as a proof that you accomplish or showing as a proof that the counterparty don't accomplish their obligation, showing that you can also buy things in ADA and it's compliance and it's applicable to law. We made a sale of an iPhone 16 in ADA. It has an institutional impact because for being signed by an escribano, it was not what quite of an investigation behind it. We need the approval of the Colegio de Escribanos, and found an escribano that want to take that accountability and the liabilities of having the first escritura pública in the blockchain. But with a few help with the Bar Association of Lawyers that I'm part of in Buenos Aires, this was more than possible. So thank you so much. And we established a precedent back in 2024 until 2026. We're establishing how the law works in the country regarding this industry. So it has a huge impact. Well, also becomes a public good for the Cardano ecosystem. Now, on any project, any person, anyone in the rest of the world can bring their um, society, their company, their business to Argentina and will be in full compliance. Even that, Argentina is having reformation of the law of societies, so called Ley General de Sociedades 19.550, that allows you to have a DAO, have tokenized corporate companies, and a lot of new feedbacks. This is being discussed right now, but shows the way, shows the path, and establish Cardano as one of the most competitive and innovative blockchains at all. So back in the day, it has a lot of impact, for example, in prestigious media news like Global Legal Insights and many, many more. We were pioneers in this, but we hope that these little steps by steps, and even now, many, many years later, well, only two, less than two, we are able to keep showing the path and being recognized as a pioneer blockchain on the smart compliance related thing, and showing the way to the governments, institution, and congressmen where we need to be as an industry. If you have any questions about this project and you read the documentation, you can write me my email, mauroandreoli10@gmail.com, and anything you need, I will be answered there. Thank you so much, and this was my closing report on this proposal.